Welcome to Man of the Match, the segment where we look at the best and fairest from the Dialogue Rugby League. I'm Paul Toyer, and this is Man of the Match. We start off with CH and FC taking on Navy Sports Club down at Racecourse Ground, and this one was on a Friday afternoon. In this game we're going to give 1 point to Samuel Marawantha. He won the kicking duel and they ended up getting over by 3 points, so he did well there. Dulanjana Wejasinga, he gets 2 points. He did a couple of great barnstorming runs and he gave a lot of effort. His line-out throwing was again right on point. But the man who gets 3 points is Sasanka Ariaratne. Now he was abrasive in everything he did. When he took the ball forward, he scored a great try, showed a lot of speed. But when he took the ball forward, he was difficult to take down, and in defence he was there or thereabouts all of the time as well. So he gets our man of the match for that game. For the next game we go to CR and FC ground, London Place, where Police took on CR. Rehan Silva played at centre and he receives 1 point from us. He was excellent taking the ball forward and he did his job in defence as well. Kavindu Pereira, the captain for CR, he played on the wing, scored a couple of tries, he led the team well, he receives 2 points. The hooker for CR, Supun, he had an excellent game. His line-out throwing was right on point. He was abrasive when he took the ball forward, so he receives 3 points and he's our man of the match. For our third match, Candy went to Havelock Park and took on Havies. Difficult game on a Saturday evening. Lasuru Ashan, for the number 8 for Havies, I thought he had a great game defensively. He receives 1 point. Roshan Uraratna, he receives 2 points. The Candy halfback, he marshalled his forwards when they didn't have the ball and that's what they needed at the time. Shehan Lima, he was a colossus in the line-out. He really disrupted the game for Havies. They really build their whole attack on their set piece, and he just disrupted that whole thing. And so he was the man of the match for us, and so he receives 3 points, and he's our man of the match. The last game of the round was a cracker, I thought. It was Army taking on Air Force. For me, 1 point goes to Gayantha Aidamalgoda. He had an amazing game because his ball distribution in this match really matches outside runners. So he was putting players away, but also he'd look outside, he'd look to pass and then just sneak through a little hole as well. So he receives 1 point. Ashoka Jayalal, he receives 2 points. He was huge in taking the ball forward. So every time Army needed a little bit of momentum going their way, he stepped up and he led the forwards in that area. The player who receives man of the match, he's performed week in, week out for me. And so Ashan Bandara, the number 10 for Army, his decision making when he takes the ball to the line is excellent. His depth and also his width is just right. When they have the ball on the front foot, he's very flat and wide. When they have the ball on the back foot, he stands a little bit deeper and distributes. When they have front foot ball, he's very difficult to stop. Got over a couple more tries and he's our man of the match. So that's it for this week for Man of the Match. As usual, you can comment on the section below. That's the end of the first round, and also that's Christmas time. So Merry Christmas everyone. I'm Paul Toyer, and this is Man of the Match.